Hey guys, it is Juanita, aka She Spins. She spins yarn on Etsy and she spins on Instagram. And I'm doing a quick update of what I've been working on. Um, I took today off. Today I had a floating holiday at work that I needed to burn, so I took today off just so I can. It's like a mental health day kind of thing. So I finished one of the ponchos that someone had ordered. She wanted one just like my poncho, only she wanted the cow neck modification that I made. Well, actually, more like a turtleneck modification that I made. And so this is how the neck is, and it's just a front post, real, and you fold it over and you sew it into one piece. Then you pick up your stitches and then you start your granny stitch um, pattern. So here's her shawl. I still got to weave in a few ends, trim some ends because I trap the ends as I go, and then when I get done I'll go back and I will take and weave those ends. So you can see there's one right there. Yeah. So she was real happy with it. You can see the sparkle. Mm-hmm. So now I'm working on the one that she ordered for her mom, which is going to be the same design, just different yarn. And the yarn that I use is the sparkly yarn is Hobby Lobby Black Sparkle. And then the yarn that I carry with it for the pattern is the multi-black from the buttercream yarn you get from Joann's. And it's really thick and warm and squishy and soft. And so because I started doing these ponchos, these thick ponchos for me for work. Like this is my second one right here, which I call it Snowy Mountain Peaks because it's what it makes me think of. And it was done with the buttercream multi, and it was in the grays. It said grays, I think, but it doesn't have just gray. It goes different grays like light gray, cool gray to a darker charcoal gray to almost black. And then with that yarn, it was made using the Morocco Christmas yarn, as well as the darker parts is the Hobby Lobby Black Sparkle. So up here, I held it double with the Hobby Lobby Black Sparkle, and then you can see like down here at the bottom, I used the Hobby Lobby Black Sparkle, so it would go like I like the way it came out. Only thing I don't like is I'm playing around with collars and cow neck collars because I didn't like the collar that I had on my black multi sparkle. So I was playing around with it. It's like this collar can like stretch out some. It's got more stretch to it. You see how it comes down here. So it can actually go on my shoulder so it's not so thick and I can pull it down so I don't feel like I'm being choked like I would with the turtleneck. I don't like having tight stuff around my neck, which is why you don't see me wearing scarves that much. I prefer the shawls because they don't feel like I can adjust the looseness so it doesn't feel like it's being pulled tight on my neck. So here's the one, her mom's. I started it last night. I did the collar last night, and then I picked up the stitches this morning, and I'm starting the actual pattern. And so it's once again the black sparkle and then the buttercream um, from Joanne, and this one is called Green Turquoise. I don't know if you guys be able to see the colors, but it has like blues, olives, browns, um, turquoise, kind of like an aqua color in it. And there are 621 yards in a skein, and one shawl takes 2 skeins of this, and 4 to 5 skeins of the black sparkle. So that's a lot of yarn because you're holding it double to get that thickness. So this is a lot of this. If you were doing like a if you were in like a knit along where you're burning yardage and you have this stuff in your stash, you can make one of these ponchos and you'll be gotten rid of about 1,200 yards, probably closer to 1,500 yards of yarn just doing one of these ponchos. They don't take long because you're holding it double. So, and I'm using a K hook. When I do the neck, I use a J hook, and then I'll do the first row or two with the J hook, the first row or two of the granny stitch, and then I'll switch over to a K hook to loosen the stitches up, and so it's not as like curling up towards the neck and stuff. But I have all these in a bag, like the, the project, because it's usually I got the whole project. All the yarn for the project is in one bag, okay? And that's what I usually do. I don't have it in a project bag per se because it's a large project. So I put all the yarn in one bag, and then I just pull from that bag until I finish the project. If there's anything left over, it'll go in my stash, which I'm not trying to have anything left over, which is why I bought 5 skeins of the black sparkle. And I do have an extra skein of the black sparkle just in case, because you know sometimes it's the way you crochet. If your gauge could change, and since I'm using the K hook, it'll make larger stitches to help go ahead and spread this thing out faster. You can tell the difference between. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. No, I can't see it. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing, and I take a picture of those to put on Instagram. But it's nice being able to sit home and chill and not have to go to work for a day. This is my last vacation day other than our Christmas and New Year's holiday that we're going to have off anyway. But this is my last vacation day that I'm going to be using on my time. We can carry over 80 hours to the next year. I'll be carrying over about 50 hours to the next year because here and there I've taken mental health days. Plus, I did my Maryland Shipping Wool trip last year. I did the family's 4th of July weekend up in New York with my husband. And I also did Rhinebeck this year. Not to mention, I had days off for doctor appointments and things like that. So it comes in handy being able to carry over that time. So, yeah. So, let's get hung up on something. Y'all know I ain't apologizing for jack. Life is life. It's what it is. Why keep apologizing for stuff you don't need to apologize for? Oh, she's so nice and polite. Well, I'm not that nice and polite. Everybody thinks I'm a pushover, but I'm not. I'm just like one of those what you see is what you get kind of people. Either you accept it or you don't. I don't believe in ass kissing. It ain't gonna happen. Not with Juanita. So, what you see is what you get. Um, don't really have a rant to talk about today. Nothing really got on my nerves to the point where I want to do a rant video. So I'm just sitting here chilling. I've been watching videos, getting caught up. It's a little chilly today. It's supposed to get down in the 20s tonight. And I have the space heater in here because I got my door shut. So I don't have to, since I'm home, by myself, I don't have to run the heat on full blast. So I just shut the door and turn on the space heater. Save some money. Because Virginia, I'm telling you, Virginia is the most expensive place I've ever lived as far as utilities are concerned. So if I ever come into some money and can get rid of this albatross of a house we're buying, then I would definitely be moving out of Virginia. Probably, I really miss Texas. It's not my home state, but we enjoyed ourselves while we were there. And so that's a possibility of moving back to Texas or further out west somewhere. That's the dream, right? I'm not cool enough to be one of those people that somebody takes pity on and say, hey, we're going to move you to Texas with your family so you can be happy and pay off all your debts and let you start fresh. So, that would be nice. But unfortunately, I don't have family members who are rolling like that to be able to say, here, we're going to pay off everything, your house, we'll buy your house from you, and here's some pocket change. Go out to wherever and start a new life together, where it's just me, my husband, the kids. They want to come, then they can move themselves out there, and my fiber and yarn stash and my spinning wheels and my cat Mushi. I got my son to let Belle move away from him. More likely he'll be with me anyway since he's a baby. So, but yeah, that's the dream, huh? The pipe dream. But don't say nothing won't happen. You never know what might happen in life. It could happen. But until then, I continue to remain in the albatross and work and craft. So, but yeah, I like this pattern. It goes fast. It's methodical. I usually don't. I'm not looking down, but I'm kind of self-conscious since I'm recording. That's why I'm messing up a lot. Um, but it's a fast pattern. If you're a quick crocheter, you can have one of these done in about 6 to 8 hours. What I do is on my lunch break is an hour, so I work on them during my lunch break in the car, and it goes fast. A couple of lunch breaks and working on it a little bit at home, and before you know it, you're done. And then you're gonna start on the next project. My next project is a cable scarf. After I finish this one, that was an order from someone, and I already have the yarn for it and everything. It's in the bag. It's next kicked up, and so then I started. Oh yeah, I started my son's Christmas gloves. It won't take long because once I finish this weekend, I'll be able to get his fingerless gloves. I don't know. Fingerless gloves do not take me long at all. Even if I do them using sock weight yarn, but just the thought of socks, like my socks are still sitting over there. Sharon, stop threatening me. Stop threatening me about those socks. Everybody isn't a sock queen. But I like fingerless gloves, and I like the way this is pulling as well. This is Hobby Lobby's yarn. It's their Christmas Sparkle. Let me see if they named it. Yep, it's their Christmas yarn. Made in Turkey, of course. It's so soft and squishy. You don't feel this, as Jan would call it. I think they call it Lorex in England, the sparkle. But you don't feel this metallic. It's called metallic polyester. So you don't feel it at all. All I feel is the yarn. And I'm liking the way it is pulling. Almost looks like it's pulling into a Christmas tree. It's pretty cool. So, and this is size 6. The 6s or the 7s? Let me see. 4.0 millimeter. So, it just said 4.0 millimeter. So whatever 4.0 millimeter is, that's the size needles I'm using. These are some cheap bamboo needles I got off of Amazon. I like bamboo needles for what I'm doing in fingerless gloves. I prefer the carbons and the they have their name on it. They're the ones from Great Britain. Knitter's Pride. I think it's Knitter's Pride. Is it Knitter's Pride? I don't remember. I'll have to look at my Etsy store, but I told y'all about the needles before, so it'll be alright. Y'all will survive. So yeah, that is what is going on with me right now. The projects that I'm working on. My Yarn for Breakfast, the knitting group, craft was real like a all things yarn group, crafting group. we will be meeting for our Christmas party tomorrow. So I need to get up and go down over to the, go over to the, I don't want to do a gift card. We'll see what I got to put together a gift bag for that. And that's that. Pretty much it. Might draw something too that put in it. So, but I'm gonna let you guys go and take care. Hope you guys, if I don't see you again before Christmas, I hope you have a good Christmas. More likely you will see me again before Christmas. Because I got, other things that I have to do and finish before then. I haven't done any crochet or knitting for my family yet, other than my son's Christmas gloves. Nobody's asked for anything, so I ain't worried about it. It's just one of those years where, oh well, it is what it is. Because all during the year they can get stuff if they want it. Why should I work my fingers to the bone right before Christmas? Okay? So I'm going to let you guys go, and y'all take care.